What's up, YouTube bots communities? Boy, Mr. Universal Sports. I'm back. About to come up with another one. About to cover that Canelo Alvarez versus Austin Trout fight. Well, let's just get right into it. I didn't agree with the decision, and we knew this was gonna happen. I just knew all week coming up to this fight, this was gonna happen. I was telling everybody, I'm on like 3 or 4 boxing pages on Facebook, and I was telling everybody that I just knew that a screw job was in, and I scored this fight on my phone on my judge pad, 115-112 for Austin Trout, 8 rounds to 4, and that was including the knockdown that Canelo Alvarez scored in the 7th round with the overhand right. But even then, I'm like, you know what? Canelo is the more popular fighter. He is Golden Boy's future, and he's one of boxing's future stars. So I just have a feeling that, as I was just saying all week, I just had a feeling that they're just gonna, some kind of way, screw him over, and it happened today. And this proves that the state of no major fight should happen in the state of Texas. If I'm a fighter and an opponent said, you know what, I want my fight in Texas, I'll be like, F you. I wouldn't want to fight in Texas after this. And shout out to Austin Trout, who I'm friends with on Facebook, for taking defeat classily and not being pissed off, because most people would be pissed off after they got screwed. But let's just get right into it. And let's break down this fight before I get into the conference. Before I get breaking more into the controversial decision, I like the fact that Austin Trout was using the jab, trying to keep his distance, trying to keep Canelo at bay, and this confused Trout. And I'm not Trout, but Alvarez for a minute. This confused him, and he didn't know what to do. And I truly believe that he did control it. He did control the pace of the fight, and he landed more punches. He landed more head shots and landed more body shots, I think. And please correct me if I'm wrong. But he landed more overall punches in the fight than Canelo. Also, the 6th round was his best fight, and that's Austin Trout. He seen the land combinations, seen the land hooks, seen the land body and head shots. And the only thing I didn't like about Austin Trout was he could have been more aggressive, but he fought a safety first fight, and I feel like he did enough to win the fight. Now, here's here's my opinion on Canelo Alvarez. He did okay. He moved his head a little bit more than usual. Obviously, they were concerned about Austin Trout's jab, so they worked on moving his head, and I think that his trainers did a good job at that, and his handlers, and much respect to that. Also, in the 7th round, he dropped Trout with a straight right hand. And that shocked me because it was seconds around. I had to replay that. I thought he slipped for a second, but I'm like, yep, that's a knockdown. The only thing was is that about Canelo Alvarez was he was confused with the jab, didn't know what to do between the first 3 4 rounds. But once he got settled, he seemed to land more body punches and he seemed to pose as well in size, and that may have won the fight in the judge's eyes. Now, here's my opinion on the fight and on the decision. I just can't wait and see what all the guys on YouTube and Facebook are saying. I already know what all the guys on Facebook are saying. Most of everybody, 85% of everybody on Facebook is saying this is a BS decision. I had friends hit me up, text me, say I don't agree with the decision. I had friends that I went to high school with, Jonathan Sherman, shout out, that they don't agree with the decision. I don't agree with the decision, but I think this was a political decision by Golden Boy. Now let's go 3 4 weeks before the fight. Tools that I noticed this may be a screw job, in my opinion. Austin Trout's with Golden Boy. Canelo Alvarez is with both with Golden Boy. Now, if you're a promoter, you're supposed to be objective. You're supposed to be neutral. Now, if I'm Austin Trout, I'll be pretty pissed off at Oscar De La Hoya and trying to jump the top rank. Why in the heck is Oscar De La Hoya trying to give Canelo Alvarez tips on how to beat him? If you're a promoter, you're supposed to be neutral and you're supposed to promote both fighters to the best of your ability. But it seems that Oscar De La Hoya saw golden signs in Canelo and started working against Austin Trout. And that, if I'm Austin Trout, I'll be very furious. And also, in front of the electric crowd of 38, I think 38,000 or 40,000, depends on who you ask, in San Antonio. We know the state of Texas is known for trickery in fights. You've seen the old replay of Felix, not Felix Trinidad, but Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez, which Sweet Pea should have won. And we've seen other bad decisions. I think James Kirkland and Carlos Molina fought in Texas. Sorry for the iPhone, folks. Excuse me. But we see other bad decisions in Texas, and this is a bad. This is what makes boxing bad, and I don't like it. Well, anyway, this your boy Mr. Universe Sports. Wait. Before I end my video, obviously this puts Canelo in the Mayweather sweepstakes, and this is what Golden Boy obviously wanted the whole time. And I personally don't think he deserves a shot at Mayweather after that performance, but maybe some of you guys think Canelo won that fight. So who am I to say that Canelo's not a good fighter? I think he's a very good fighter, and I give Canelo credit for even demanding that he fights Austin Trout. So we got to give Canelo respect either way. Even I don't know if he had any control over the screwed up decision, in my opinion, but in the end, Canelo did want to fight Austin Trout. So we got to give him much respect for that. But anyway, this is your boy Mr. Universe Sports, and I'm out. Peace.